Happy Wednesday, everyone, and welcome to the Libra Lounge with Keisha. I am here in between a white boy sandwich right now. I've got two special guests with me. We've got Ben, white boy Ben.
Hey, everybody.
And we've got white boy Oz over here.
Yeah.
And his first name is not Oswald. I for sure thought that you were Oswald and Oz was your nickname. How many times do you hear Wizard of Oz jokes?
Oh, usually they don't understand what I say when I'm like, it's Oz. And they're like, what the hell's Hoss? Ox? I'm like, no, like the Wizard of. And they go, oh, okay, Oz, I get it.
That's immediately what I thought. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. So they're going to be chillaxing with me. Producer James gave this show some weird ass name. What are you calling it? Valentine's what?
It was supposed to be like the Valentine's Day show.
Okay, let me break it down to you. So Wednesday is what day? What is it? The 13th?
It's the 12th.
So when is Valentine's Day?
So
Friday.
See, when you're married, you don't remember that kind of shit. But let me remind you guys, if your honey takes you out on Valentine's Day Eve, that means you are the side chick. If you're the wife, your husband's cheating on you, okay? Because it's true. Did y'all not know that?
We don't take side chicks out to the 15th.
Oh, so they
I
changed
look
it up
like
a little
this.
bit?
I can't get a regular chick.
They
I want a
changed
side
it?
chick.
They
man.
changed it a little bit?
Yeah,
So it's the 15th now?
it's after. You have to see how much money you have left after the
Right.
real Valentine's Day to see how much
No.
you can spend on
No,
the
no, no,
side
no.
chick.
Guys spend more money on their side chicks than they do on their wives.
Absolutely.
Gotta keep
It's
it
the
quiet.
price
It
of
is,
silence.
it is so true. Yeah,
Not on holidays.
yes, they do.
5 days out of the year, we treat the wife nice, so the other 360, we can treat her like
That
shit.
is so. Don't listen to Ben. Don't listen to Ben. Are you single?
Of course I'm
Don't
single.
listen
Do
to
you hear
Ben,
how I'm
he's
talking
single.
right now? Like,
Okay, look.
Nah, I'm single too,
I'm
so
telling
you can't talk to me either.
that no, you know what? I actually got it wrong. Guys take their wives out on Valentine's Day Eve because the excuse is, oh, it's gonna be so crowded on Valentine's Day. You know what? Let's go the day before. It's because they're taking their side chicks out on Valentine's Day. If they don't take their side chicks out on Valentine's Day, side chicks act crazy. They bring out razor blades. They call your wife. They get pregnant. They all kinds of shit. So you gotta make sure the side chick is happy.
Don't look at me, man. Having a side chick or a wife is just well out of my pay grade.
We're
Like I
gonna
can't
help you.
afford
We're
it.
gonna help you. We're gonna help you. We're gonna help you. So does
Ew.
that make more sense to you?
no, in what world do you think a man can get away from his wife on Valentine's Day?
Are you fucking serious? I've been
Absolutely,
married
I'm
like 300
serious.
years. If he tells
Just
me, hey,
because I was about to say something unkind about your marriage. If you can
Go
just slide
ahead, go
away on
ahead.
Valentine's
You can't
Day.
say
I'm gonna
anything
get
more
shot.
unkind than what I say about
just
my
don't get no
marriage.
blood on
You
my
can't
shoes.
judge the rest
Yeah,
of the world and how normalcy operates in the bounds of love by your dead ass marriage. Like just because you can creep away on Valentine's Day don't mean normal people can.
Don't listen to Ben. Ben is single. He's single for a reason. Do you have a girlfriend?
No,
Do you
single
have a
means
wife?
single.
No, because sometimes people say, I'm not married, so I'm
No.
single. Are you married?
No engagement, no fiance, no
Don't
wife,
listen to
no
Ben.
man, no.
Ben has it all fucked up. That's why. If Ben just does things for like 2 weeks the way
It's
that
one of those
I
things.
do
It's like if you ain't
things,
got kids, you can't give no
Do you have
anything. So if
kids?
you ain't married,
Fuck
you
no,
can't
I
give
don't
no
have
anything.
kids.
don't
Those things,
listen
like,
to Ben. Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so
You seem so happy.
Ben is gonna be. I'm an angry,
Wait.
happy person. Okay,
Wait, is this your first husband?
first husband. Yes.
Okay, well, that's a little more leeway.
We're listening to you on the practice husband.
I know, right? He might be my practice husband, you know. Okay, so these guys are going to be with me the whole night. So we're going to go ahead. If you're a friend of the Libra Lounge, you know what time it is. It's time for the gab.
We know she has a really big mouth, which sounds kind of dirty, and that's probably true too. Let's gossip. The Gab with Keisha.
All right, so last week I did not make mention of the whole Kobe Bryant tragedy because you know what? It's just fucked up. I'm 40. Producer James is, how old are you? 45? 6, 7?
40.
He's 42. Oh, yeah, we graduated together. You know, we grew up with Kobe Bryant. How old are you guys?
34.
Go sit over there with the children. You too
Go
young.
fuck yourself. You invited me. Like,
He invited you. Okay, how old are you, Oz?
Oh, I just turned 40.
Okay, so you know, we grew up with Kobe. When we were in high school, Kobe was being drafted to the NBA. So we followed his career, the highs, the lows, whatever. And it just seems unreal that he's gone. It kind of reminds me of when Aaliyah died. Do you remember
Oh, yeah.
Aaliyah? It was just like, what the fuck, is this real? But then the fact that Gianna, his daughter, also was killed, that's just, ooh.
Because it's any kind of loss of a kid sucks.
Yeah.
And everybody that was in that helicopter, it was just bad
Yeah.
news. Anybody dies,
Yeah.
But to have somebody that young get taken like that sucks.
And I look at it from Vanessa's perspective as being, a mom. I'm a sometimes wife. I would just be devastated until the insurance policy came all the way through and I was rich. But that's just me. But it's just, I cannot imagine
how.
how.
He's already rich. I mean,
Huh?
if he was married to Kobe, he's already rich. So don't worry about
That's
the
what James
insurance.
was saying. But it's just like, I'm sure she would trade it all in, well, some of it in, if to have him back. She had actually released a statement and she's like, I can't process both of them at the same time. She goes, I'm trying to process Kobe, but she goes, I cannot process, Gianna. And I would feel the same exact way. But have you guys heard all this controversy about Gayle King, BFF to Oprah, who interviewed producer James? You know what I'm talking about? Because, sometimes I start talking, then I lose train of thought, and then I just start making up shit.
I know Gayle King got in trouble for something.
Yeah, she did an interview with who's that?
Lisa Leslie.
There you go. See, that's why I have you sitting up here. Thank you. So, they were talking about Kobe, but they made mention of, he wasn't convicted, but the sexual assault case that was, that was a long ass time ago. But he was not convicted. They settled out of court. But do you think that every time Kobe Bryant is mentioned, they should bring up something that he was not convicted for?
Does it work for OJ?
See, here's the thing. So with OJ, who's one of the stupidest criminals on the planet Earth, because when he got off, everybody knows OJ did that, okay? We all know. But OJ should have said, you know what? Let me take my remaining little NFL coins. And then he do some of those Ace Ventura Pep detective movies too. Let me take a little bit of that money. He did. He was in something like that.
The Naked Gun movies.
And just
Naked
Gun. Thank you. And move to a fucking island. There, I have Keishanisms. Move to a fucking island. Have raw sex with all the women you want to. Drink. Smoke weed. Live out your life. But oh no. Not Kobe, but OJ Simpson. He has to try to do shit to stay relevant. And this last time, his ass got sent to prison for, his foolishness. So your question is, OJ, yes, it's different. I don't know. It is and it shouldn't be.
Holy shit, I'm about to have to defend OJ.
Go ahead.
If you had read the masterpiece on marriage, if I did it, then you would be aware of the fact that the reason OJ had to write that hypothetical book was because he was flat ass broke. He couldn't move his ass to an island and go away because nobody was booking OJ.
True.
OJ's so damn poor he tried to steal his own signed shit back so he could sell it again.
That you do have some points. So at some point
he couldn't figure out to sign his name more times. He still got a hand. He could make more signatures. What the fuck?
I'll agree with you a little bit. Okay. But I'm going to go back. I can never fully agree with any man. So that's just not going to happen. But I will say this. Kobe Bryant, after that incident, went on to do great things. He started, I don't know, what did he start doing? Coaching Little League girl basketball teams. He even fucking won a Grammy a couple of years ago. He said, you know what? God bless me with all this money that I can give this money to this white bitch, make her leave me alone. I'm just going to be good. And he did. He was good. We had no more problems from Kobe. Can we all agree with that?
No.
There was nothing else. What else did Kobe do after that?
It took 30 years for people to come out the woodwork and say that Bill Cosby raped them. I'm not giving Kobe a pass till he been gone like a month, 2 months, and people stop, let shit die down. Shit could still come out.
So here's okay.
Don't hang the angel wings on the dude yet. People are still in the let it wait period of time, which is why I'm not speaking on the Kobe Bryant situation at all, because I saw what happened to R.A. Shafir. I like my career.
Well, here's the thing. I think a lot more people are sensitive towards the Kobe's death is because his daughter was also killed. I think that's why people are more sensitive. I think that's why a lot of comics have kind of just been like,
the only reason I will never make Kobe Bryant jokes is because his daughter was on that helicopter point blank period.
Yes. And I think that's the only reason people are
always be too sad.
Now, as for your original question, should it be left out? No, like I said, we grew up with it. He was always there. We go into, but you always got to take the good with the bad when you remember somebody's history, Yeah. And like you were talking about, the original case was dismissed because they went to the civil case and then they just endorsed it there. So, be anything like any of the Olympic stuff, let's just put an asterisk over here. This happened. We moved on. he did great stuff afterwards.
Right.
But don't forget that this happened.
Yes.
No, don't harp on it. That shouldn't be the first thing you jump
Right.
on when he, he
Like,
died. Screw a rapist.
The
That
thing,
kind of stuff.
he's
Yeah.
never really apologized for what he really did wrong there, which has always bothered me. Like, at the end of the day, the one thing nobody disputes is that Kobe Bryant fucked a white woman, and people shouldn't do that.
Well, most NBA players
Wait,
do
hang on.
fuck white women.
Just as a
I
life
think when they
philosophy.
sign their contracts, part of it says must fuck random white hoes.
I just don't get why.
Because y'all are men. Y'all just can't help it.
I will never do that.
And basketball players are the worst. Those are the biggest horse. That's how Magic Johnson got AIDS.
How you going to assign like you can pick out which random piece of vagina gave Magic Johnson
I'm
AIDS?
just saying. I bet it was
It's
a white
probably the
woman.
one that died by now.
Oh my God, Jesus.
Now
Is he still around?
We have.
you're gonna sit here and beat a dead whore.
I will never beat a dead whore.
Look, James and I have our
Well,
own
since my
suite
last
in
court
hell
case.
from all the shit that we do and say. So we've got a suite right there in the corner of hell for all the fucked up shit we say. All right.
Hey, can I take a moment out today to congratulate Whitney Houston on 8 years of sobriety?
You're not wrong.
Because she's been dead.
She died 8 years ago today, if you're missing the joke on that.
No, I got her because she's been dead. Crack is whack. Congratulations, Whitney. Okay, all right, so we're going to move it right along because we got a lot going on for this show. So this Sunday, we had the Academy Awards, and you guys know if you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, we had to cover the red carpet. And I will say this time around, there was a lot of good red carpet moments, including for Brie Larson. When you first saw her, you're like, okay, this bitch came. She did not come to play with these other hoes. She looked good. She had a plunging low back. She had like a cape, but then they showed her shoes. And that's where the problem was. So,
Must not make women in shoes joke.
well, here's if she had kept all her toes in the shoe, there would be nothing to say. But her fourth toe really, really deserves its own Instagram account because it was really the star of the Academy Awards.
Don't
her
folks
fucking
have 5 toes?
No, it was her fourth toe. Okay, so her fourth toe,
Her ring toe?
The ring toe.
her ring
That's what I was
toe,
getting at,
yeah. Her fourth toe was longer, which I can deal with that. But she had a strap on her shoe, and the fourth toe said, bitch, I don't feel like doing this tonight. I'm going to do my own thing. So it was popped out.
Like
So
forward or to the side or something?
forward. And so then it
Well,
made
that's
it
just a
look like,
genetic thing. You can't be making fun of people.
no, well, this is why I was like that, because the pinky toe was hidden underneath the fourth toe because the fourth toe went out to do its own thing. It was kind of like Destiny's Child, and the fourth toe was Beyonce. I'm going to go do my own shit. You guys can stay there. I'm going out. So, producer,
Technically, didn't they kick the one out the group first and be it as a threesome before Beyonce left? If you're going to do the metaphor, right? Don't you have to acknowledge
Okay.
the ugly one they kicked out?
wait a minute,
Was part of the
34-year-old. So, originally, we had the 4 girls in Destiny's Child. Okay, we had the children. You don't know about that? You can't help me out at all? So if I say something wrong, I have no backup.
I'm just going to have to sit there
Yeah,
and
no,
agree with you. Because
Okay,
I
you
got
just agree
those
with whatever
yeah,
fucked
yeah.
up thing I say. Just agree with me, okay? So, 34-year-old. Originally, there was 4. I'm ageist too. Racist, elitist, sexist, ageist. There was 4 members of Destiny's Child, okay?
Pretty sure I said that.
But you got some part wrong. You got a part wrong. So let me continue. So by their second album, shit really started just getting bad. So who was it? Latavia, some black girl name. The two,
If I had said that, this podcast would be over.
the 2 black girls who no one remembers their names. Well, no, I take that back because one of them is like an actress. She does Tyler Perry shit, if you can call that acting. So anyway, those 2 girls started beefing with Kelly and Beyonce. And at that time, Matthew knows Beyonce's dad was the manager of the group. So basically, those 2 bitches had to go. So that's when they said, okay, we're looking for 2 new members of Destiny's Child. And they got 2 new members. But one of the members, Farrah, I don't know how I remember her name. Probably because it's Farrah. Black girl named Farrah. I don't hear about that every day. Farrah, they had to kick her out of the group. So your timeline was fucked up. But you had a little bit of it right. So that's how we ended up with 3 children instead of 4.
It's the most screwed up, math problem we've ever had. You have 4 members there.
Yeah.
And then the second one started picking on the third one, and the third one had to go, and then the fourth one left.
Yeah,
but they kicked the people out before Beyonce went to do her
how
own
many
shit.
Destiny Child you got left?
No. When Beyonce went out on her own, they were still Destiny's Child, and they retired. No one was kicked out. They are still the children of Destiny. As they were singing on what Super Bowl was that a couple of years ago? They reunited. The children came back together.
See, and I thought they were in vogue for so long.
Right?
I'm black. I know this. Okay?
And I couldn't keep up with them or
he
TLC.
Don't like James doesn't like black people, so he doesn't fucking know. Anyway, okay, so back to Brie Larson's. How do we go from her toe to Destiny's Child?
It's a talent of mine.
Uh-huh.
I send people off on angry tangents and just sit back and listen.
Okay, so producer James is going to put a picture of Brie Larson's toe. Ooh, can you make it a little bit bigger so they can really see? See? You see? You see? See? There it is.
Oh, see?
Sticking out, doing his own motherfucking thing.
See, I gotta defend this because I got a screwed up foot too. See, I wore boots forever, so my pinky toe curls up over my foretoe to fit in the cowboy boots.
This bitch hasn't been wearing cowboy boots all her life.
Maybe her strap might be a little loose, and she's using her monkey feet to grab hold of the shoe so it don't run off without her.
I think but that sounds about right. I just think that she should have a fucking assistant. Come fix my toe, bitch. You have one job. Make sure this toe stays in with the others.
Well, maybe she's proud of that toe. It's been doing some extra work, got a little longer than everybody else.
Well, she owes it a paycheck right now because
everybody gets painted special, right?
Well,
so
she got
it all done like
she should give him some kind of a bonus because everyone's talking about Brie Larson because of that toe.
But that toe catches so many salmon every year.
Right?
It really does. It probably keeps her fed.
What?
Like an eagle talon.
Oh my God!
Just like Sarah Jessica Parker's hands.
He hates her hands. He just.
But
won't
not
leave
her face.
Well, see, I generally don't.
No, everything's wrong with her.
A lot of people's genetic stuff is like that. Until
I mean,
saw
either you're a
Megan,
horse person or you're not a horse person.
Who?
No, she's a
Megan. Well,
she's a horse person.
Mythical creature.
What's wrong with
her thumbs look like toes. Look it up. I'm telling you.
Really? I've never noticed.
I didn't notice until somebody pointed out to me, and I looked. And I was like,
my mission in life is to see as many photos of her thumbs as I possibly can. Because God doesn't give it to you all. He's like, Megan, you're beautiful. You've got beautiful olive skin. You've got green eyes. You've got it going on. But your thumbs are going to be fucked up.
Right.
He makes you work for a little bit. Okay. All right, Brie Larson, you look good. Do something about that toe or wear some fucking boots like Oz does, okay? All right, so you guys know that I'm a huge fan of reality TV, especially the train wrecks that are Teen Mom 2.
I've been watching C-SPAN too.
You what?
I've been watching C-SPAN, that reality show that's a wreck.
What is it?
That's the politics.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't like that kind. Anything that's educational, I don't watch. Okay, so Kailyn Lowry, who we know has 3 kids with 3 different baby daddies. Well,
wait, calamari like the appetizer?
Her name is Kailyn Lowry.
Oh, okay. I heard calamari too.
Yo, heard calamari.
I'm so far out of the reality stuff. I was just like, yeah, they got a reality show with somebody named Calamari. That's fucking.
James, you heard
and nobody
calamari?
but me questioned that as a valid black girl's name.
It is. Oh God.
I didn't know she was a black girl.
She's not.
There's not a white girl named Calamari.
Neither.
No, but I figured at least an Asian one.
Name is Calamari. Okay, wait. Okay.
You can't say that. Somebody gonna hate mail your inbox.
Okay, listen.
That's
no,
fine.
there are black girls. There's black girls
named
Calamari, but they spell it with a K. They can't spell it with a C. You know how black people switch it up.
They can't spell it anyway.
Oh, whatever. All right, so back to Kailyn Lowry.
Middle 409 showing a little bit. I have to back up.
I'm just trying to get through this one little update about Kel. Okay, we're gonna go. Well, she's pregnant again, as we kind of already knew because I know. Chris Lopez's bitch-ass aunt announced like a couple of weeks ago that Kel was pregnant before Kel was actually ready to let everyone know. Now we know for sure she's pregnant. Chris Lopez, the deadbeat dad of baby number 3, is also going to be the deadbeat dad of baby number 4. He actually cannot even be around Kel because she has a restraining order against her because apparently he choked her. But what? Here's my thing. Was he choking you while he was dicking you down and got you pregnant? Or was he just choking you I don't know, you're ugly, I don't like you, I'm choking you. I don't know. None of us know. But anyway, the bitch is pregnant and she's having, guess what? What do you guys think she's having?
A baby that falls out.
I was going to say a monkey, but like a lizard. I don't know, something that's not human.
She's having, I know, right? She's having another boy. So that means she's going to get pregnant again because she wants to have a girl. But I'm going to hop on what you just said. Gender reveal things are the stupidest things. I'm like, look, bitch, unless you're having a dolphin or a panda, don't invite me to a gender reveal. It's going to be a boy or a girl. We get it. It's just another way.
I'm not allowed to those anymore. I should have put my pants on. I thought we was all revealing. Let's do this.
No. All right, so
I
we're
like
gonna
seeing colorblind people at them.
You do what?
You ever seen colorblind people at a gender reveal party? They have no idea what the fuck's going on.
I thought they could see like if something was light or dark.
No, you can't tell. No, that's not how colorblindness works.
Well, it is. Oh, I know they can't. No, colorblindness they can't see certain
First off,
colors.
there's like 80 different types of colorblindness,
Right,
from
monochromatism.
Are we talking
monochromatism.
Bruce Willis colorblind or another kind of colorblind?
Not like that everybody's the same color when you turn the lights off colorblind, but
Okay,
like
not that,
the red
okay.
and green look exactly the same type colorblind.
Okay, and you want to
In
know?
the same sense that blue and pink are also mirror opposites.
But
of
you
the
want to
color
hear
light
something
spectrum.
funny? Is that one of Kale's kids is colorblind?
I'm
It's like
sure
you
when you spit
knew.
out that much inbreeding, there's
Wow.
lots of deficiencies kicking around in that gene
Colorblind
pool.
children, that's
Like
hilarious. That's my
colorblind
favorite
seems
part.
like that kid won.
Okay, all right, guys. When we come back from this break, we have another guest who's going to be joining us. It's just going to be a house party. And we're going to go over the 10 worst Valentine's Day gifts. Then we're going to find out why all these motherfuckers, other than me and producer James, ain't married yet. We'll be right back. Sassy Class Boutique is the hot spot for your fashion, beauty, and home decor desires. We celebrate women of all shapes and sizes with our trendy collection of regular and plus-size clothing. Looking for the right accessories? We have upcycled Louis Vuitton handbags, vegan purses, and jewelry to add sass to your class. We also offer health and beauty products from salon-quality hair care to cruelty-free makeup. Our edgy home decor items will make you the envy of all of your neighbors. Sassy Class Boutique also offers custom items like shirts, hats, and other gifts for any occasion. All of our vendors are female-owned small businesses, and together we are Sassy Class Boutique. Located at 3709 Fata Drive in Dickinson, Texas, 77539. Or shop anytime with us at www.sassyclassboutique.com.
The Libra Lounge with Keisha. The Libra Lounge with Keisha.
Welcome back to the Libra Lounge with Keisha. Make sure you guys are following me on Facebook and Instagram. And yay, we finally hit 10,000 likes on Facebook. Now producer James sees some hot shit. He doesn't know that I paid for half of those. No, I'm just kidding. We did it organically. Make sure you also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to us on iTunes, TuneIn app, Laughable app, and iHeartRadio. I got it right. Okay. Also, you know, producer James is going to make me say it. If you're interested in being a patron, yes, I said it right. I don't even know how you do that. How do they even do that? Do they, what?
They go to patreon.com and find the Libra Lounge with Keisha.
Yes, and pay me, because, you know, I don't get money for doing this shit for you guys, and I entertain y'all so much, so pay me a little bit to do that. Plus, you get really good perks. I think you get, like, special discounts here at Sassy Class Boutique. You even have an opportunity, according to James, to actually meet me and sit down and do what?
It's a one-on-one time with Keisha.
That ain't gonna happen, so don't even pay for that one, just because I'm not gonna meet one-on-one with y'all, you know. I don't like people like that. Anyway, so since Valentine's Day is this week, this Friday, and we got some things cleared up earlier when I told you, you know, he disagrees. But if you're married, your husband's gonna take you out the day before Valentine's Day, and possibly the day after Valentine's Day, because on Valentine's Day he has to spend that with his side chick. Because if he doesn't,
Or side dude.
chicks,
Like
or
I
side
didn't-
dude.
yeah.
But side people, when you don't pay attention to them, they start calling your wife. They start, you know, boiling your bunnies and, you know, killing your kids, holding them for, you know, just all kinds of shit.
What the
Then
fuck
they
kind of
say they're
side pieces you been
pregnant.
running around with?
I used to be a side. I used to be a professional side trick. It's what you don't know. I've done all kinds of crazy things.
Wait,
okay?
we have to say side people now? Man, fuck this pronoun shit. I'm so sick of it.
Side person.
Well, I was always just side piece when I grew up, so that just kind of covered everything.
Well, we got, you got to be politically correct, even though I'm so politically wrong. But side folk, okay? Side folk.
Oh, it sounds like you're dating hillbillies now.
Side y'all if you're in Texas.
That's right.
Right side, y'all.
You show up and they just got molars all the way
I
across.
feel like side folk is vaguely racist towards white people.
It
I
probably
can't put my
is.
finger
It
on
probably
why.
is. Okay, so I'm going to help you guys out, including y'all. Y'all may want to take notes. Single people. Single people. 1, 2, 3. I was married. Just,
I don't want what you have.
Yes, you do. So anyway, here are the 10 worst Valentine's Day gifts to give someone. These are horrible. Expired coupons. Well, I don't want an unexpired coupon either. Don't give me
Who
a
the fuck gives coupons anyway?
This is what people do. So I was reading this story, and this girl said that her then boyfriend gave her expired coupons to a restaurant chain that was closed. I'm like, oh.
It's the thought that counts. She got something, right?
Clearly. Okay, number 2, jumper cables. Fuck.
Hey,
Like,
I don't kink shame, man. If that's what you're into,
I
do your thing. Just
I
light
mean,
'em
are
up.
you going to put them on your nipples, or what are you
Just
using
start off
them
with?
for?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want that. Like, no.
That is a very thoughtful gift, actually.
Yeah, you need to take that off the list.
Okay, well, number 3, dental hygiene products.
Oh, see, that's just a hint. That's all.
I
it
know.
is.
I'd be like, motherfucker, you couldn't have told me like a month ago that my breast stinks. Why you got to
It's
tell
like,
me on
hey,
Valentine's
like,
Day?
Here you go. I wrapped up a douche just for you. There you go. That's the thing. It's
Cleanse
romantic. I'm
yourself.
thoughtful.
Cleanse yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one says hair. Okay,
Hair.
now the example that was given, the boyfriend cut off some of his chest hair and kind of bunched it together with a ribbon and gave it to his girlfriend. That's disgusting. But the black girl in me likes having hair. So if you want to buy me new hair bundles for Valentine's Day, Producer James, you know that is absolutely
No, I can
okay
see
with
that
me.
because I've dated women that didn't have any hair, they like shaved their heads or whatever, and they still wanted a hair pull. I got tired of going and getting a plunger and just doing the thing. So hair wouldn't be bad as long as it's more permanent than just a wig, because that comes off and it gets kind of freaky.
Yes,
You got a
it
muppet
does.
in one hand while you're having it. Then it's a threesome.
Do you think through your ideas? You really want to send white-ass producer James down to go pick out your bundles?
No, he knows how to.
Yeah.
We have a black daughter. He
I had to
knows
learn.
every kind of.
Really?
He knows everything.
You
about
care
black
way
hair
more in
care.
relationships than I do.
Cause
Respect.
we're married. Cause I got the ill nana.
No, that's not it.
Okay.
You're violent.
Yeah,
and
yeah, that
I
too.
like
Now,
to
is that the
not
same
be
line
hurt
as like
and
giving
cut.
somebody like a merkin? Right, like there's
Oh.
like hair merkins, but you get like the fancy like sequin ones and stuff.
Yes.
It's like the fake pubic hair merkin, like the showgirl looking stuff, like peacock feathers. And all that kind of shit.
We just gonna leave hair alone. So no hair, no hair, no hair.
Look like
Okay.
you're smuggling a chicken in your pants. That's,
Okay, number 5, cleaning appliances. I mean, you can buy it for me, but I'm never.
see,
gonna
that'll
use
get
that
you
shit.
stabbed, man. You don't do that.
Yeah.
So wait,
Buy
wait.
us a
So,
maid. Come on.
There you go.
Well, then you get a sexy maid outfit. You
Well,
don't
no,
hand them a fucking
This is
vacuum.
the kind of maid that I want. I want a maid that is fresh from across the border, can't speak English, is trying to get the rest of her family to America.
You know how
I
hard it is to
want
get
her.
Canadians in here?
I don't want a Canadian.
And then you want to not pay her?
Oh, the Mexican border. So, okay. So, no cleaning appliances. Nancy, yes. Nancy got it right. Just get us a name. Yeah, I would love that. Underwear made out of beef jerky. I mean, if you buy me underwear made out of beef jerky, I'm going to eat it because I like beef jerky.
That's
I don't
just
care
beef
what shape
jerky.
it's in.
Just, yeah.
I don't think that's a horrible
I mean,
one.
who is that for? Him? Like, that's a kind of a.
Like if it's like a top, you can share it. But if I've had like a beef jerky condom on, I ain't gonna chew it on it because I know where my junk been,
He
man.
said
Like
beef jerky condom.
I know where my dick's been. That might be
Oh,
the greatest
God.
thing said in the history of this podcast.
Producer?
can we all agree that like candy underwear, edible underwear, is the stupidest fucking thing on
And it's a
earth?
very good way to get a yeast infection or a UTI.
I mean, there's dumber, but I travel with a different class of filth than you, but it's stupid
right,
as shit.
right, yeah, that is
I'm trying to imagine how hard you'd have to like tear at the beef jerky underwear to get them off.
Oh, we're not going to put them on.
Well, see,
You're just
like-
going to show me that they're in the shape of underwear
Well,
and
then
we're
what
going
the
to share
fuck's
and
the
eat
point of
it.
getting them?
I mean, because we're going to eat it.
man. But it's beef jerky. You better get that peppered stuff. You don't want that around your no business, man.
You
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I'm
That
picky
shit's
on my
gonna
jerky.
burn. Okay. So, number 7, fake dog poop spelling out "I love you."
That's a shitty gift.
No pun intended.
Every pun intended. That's all I'm doing here for the next 30 minutes is shit puns.
Okay, number 8.
Wait.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the
we
fake
can't,
dog
we
poop.
can't just bring up
Just
dog
skip
shit
over
I was
that.
just
and
gonna
skip
go
over
just
that.
right past it.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So was it
Fucking
like in the
cow.
house and they were like, "Hey, go walk the dog," and it was outside?
It's fake dog poop.
Yeah, well, I would expect him to sit out there with chopsticks and shit with real dog shit. To
me,
That's a level of commitment I'm not ready
thought
for.
into it and more work if you were really getting dog poop.
Right, if you had to go pick up the dog poop
Yes.
for me, I might appreciate it a little
I
bit
would
more.
too.
If you had to go hunt this shit down.
Yeah, I'd be like, that motherfucker's
That's why I
sick in
don't
the
date
head.
white women.
It is art.
I mean, I would be like, that
That shit right
motherfucker's
there.
nasty, but you know what? He really put some time and effort into
If you
this.
dating a woman that sells that shit.
Well, we actually had a guest who probably does sell her. She does sell her shit.
She does.
And
literally.
for Valentine's Day, she probably will say, "Hey, I'll put it in the form of I love you." All right, number 8.
It was fake though. It was fake, right?
Man, but
Because
how
now I'm
much
starting
would you have to
like,
eat
what
to get
happened
a whole
if you had to
3
use the real
words?
stuff, right? So if you had to
It's
use the real stuff,
fake
and
poop.
no, but if it was real,
Like a
would it
heart.
be more
Takes less
important
food.
because you have a big dog or a little dog? Because if you had a little dog, that'd take a while to
eat
spell it
less.
out. But
Okay, so if it's a little dog, that's about a
It's a
week's
3-day
worth
plan.
of shit.
right,
If
but if
it's
you
a
get
big dog, it's probably 2 days.
Which is
Right.
real
Yeah.
love, because you've been following this dog around for a week, right? Like,
Yes.
that's dedication.
I'm sure the dog is like, the dog is probably at the police station saying, I think I need a restraining order. This guy's following me around with the paper bag, trying to collect my shit.
that's probably why you got the fake stuff because you kept going to people that had dogs. Like, hey man, can
Hey,
I get
can
that
I borrow
dog
your
shit from you?
dog?
Like, just hang out at the dog park. Can I get that bag? Like,
This guy keeps showing up at the dog park. He never has a dog with him, but he picks up all the shit. You know what? Never mind. We'll let him continue to pick up the dog shit. That means you don't have to do it. Okay, number 8.
now I'm thinking, what if it got old
We're
and like
off the
turned
dog
white?
meat.
Okay,
to
you know
the
what?
now.
Oz is on a totally different level here. He said, what if it's old and it starts to turn white?
Would that be more romantic if it was like?
No.
No, she doesn't think white things
No,
are
we don't want
romantic. Have you not
old
heard her
shit.
show?
We want fresh shit.
No, the white one's how you make corrections.
Oh my God.
It's-
Moving along
It's
from
vintage,
the dog
man.
poop.
Just
That
leave
was
me alone.
amazing.
Leave me and my vintage dog poop
Oh
alone,
my
man.
Okay, so here's the last 3. Heart-shaped meat, a chocolate. What is it? A chocolate?
That would hurt so fucking bad.
Bend yourself
I
into
thought
a
that's
heart.
Bend it into a heart.
You can't do it when it's hard,
A
man.
chocolate-
You, have to, like, mush
You
it.
got to be fucking a clown.
Yeah, we can't skip over this.
No, okay. So we got heart-shaped meat, a
No.
chocolate-covered scale. That is fucked up.
Was that for Lizzo?
Scale?
Like a scale, but it's covered with chocolate. It's basically saying your fat ass don't need to eat none of this.
Well, if it's covered with chocolate, I won't be able to see the reading.
No, they
And
have
I
the
know how
reading
fat
is
it
clear.
is. Oh, well, see,
You don't know
that's
how fat
like-
it is. Okay, and so the last one is a diamond ring keychain. That's just fucked up right there. I don't know. I've gotten some pretty bad Valentine's Day gifts in my time.
Not in the past, 10 years?
That's a motherfucking lie. Remember our first Valentine's Day? You didn't get me shit.
I gave you love.
I don't want that shit. So anyway, okay, so I've
I
got
see
these.
fake dog poop and
I'm
somebody.
gonna let these guys officially introduce themselves to you guys before we get into the meat, the heart-shaped meat of the show. So, are we gonna start with ladies first?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm Nancy Campo, and I am a local Houston comic. I run Dino's Comedy Night off of Richmond Avenue.
She lying. See, she stuttered. Just kidding.
Nah, I always
You leave
stutter.
Nancy alone.
Anyway,
Nina, or whatever the hell her name is.
Nicole. No, I'm making up names.
No, Nook, Nunu. Yeah, all the names.
Now,
Okay.
now I got nicknames. You want to make me up
Yeah, we
nicknames?
like you. We gave you nicknames.
Oh, no, I'm new.
Nunu, hey, Nunu.
No, that was one of the Destiny's Child, wasn't it? Like,
That was not one of the Destiny's Children. No, it was not.
I tried,
Not at all.
but they kicked me off right away.
They're like, girl, no.
I was like, but
you must be this black
You
to get
can't-
in this group.
Yes. Okay, so to be in Destiny's Child, you have to do a paper bag test. You have to be darker than the paper bag unless you're Beyonce. But that's how it goes. Okay, so we've got Nancy. Next.
All right, I'm Ben Daniel.
Why did he have to pause 5 seconds before he went up to the mic and say
He had to
his
catch
name?
his breath, man. He been laughing
That's
too hard.
people in show business for you right there.
I didn't know if you was gonna skip me because I've been being an asshole to you or not,
I'm
and go to
an
him.
asshole.
I didn't know how that was gonna go, so I was waiting to see.
Dude,
so I
defend it,
didn't
OJ,
steal
man.
myself.
Just cut him
No.
off. Just get him. Like,
Anyway, I'm Ben Daniel, stand-up comedian in Houston. I'm not hosting shit, so don't even have that credit to my name. I'm opening right now for people you've never heard of.
You got to start from the bottom. Okay?
I am at the very bottom.
That's okay. That's okay.
like working
After
in
you
gay
do this
porn,
show,
you gotta start as a
it's
bottom.
you're still gonna be at the bottom after the show, but you're gonna be a little bit higher. What did you say? What did you say?
It's like working in gay porn. You gotta start as a bottom. Like,
That is true. That is true. Okay, so over here.
What?
Oh, tell me your fucking name.
I thought I was gonna get an intro. I thought I was being all
you're
fancy
giving your
over
own
here.
intro.
I'm the fattest guy at this table. I should get
Oh
some
my
kind of
God.
Hi, I'm Oz, man. I'm Houston based, but I do YouTube cooking channels where I make all my money and stuff. Because we filmed yesterday and I ate it all. You think I got this big by giving other people food?
I'm just saying.
on,
Okay. I didn't know that about you. Okay. So Oz cooks. He's single, ladies, and he cooks.
But the problem is I look like this.
That's okay. We all look the same with the lights off. I mean, you just gotta ride a little bit.
Yeah, but
different.
I feel
we just don't feel the
more
same.
effort. Yeah. Okay, so Oz.
I feel tiger striped.
Oh my God. And here's the thing: a lot of the things he's saying, you guys are not getting, because he whispers it off to the side, not on mic. But we hear the shit that he's saying.
I know what'll get me stabbed, and
I'm glad you know. Okay. All right. So this is new to me. I didn't even know any of you guys were going to be on the show today. Producer James probably told me, and I didn't listen to him. But so he told me that each of you is single.
So do you feel like a Native American? It's just surprise, white people.
Not that kind of surprise. Okay. So all of you are single.
Well, I fit in a double wide, but yeah. I have no significant other than my dog, is what you're talking about.
Okay. That dog, look, little dog, I don't know your name, but he was a little bit too interested in the dog shit. So just.
I got Christmas planned out, man. I know what everybody getting.
Oh my God. Okay, so can you guys tell me what has been your biggest issues with dating?
I look like this.
His
looks, okay. Nancy?
I mean, what's not an issue with dating?
I haven't dated in a very, very long time.
Okay. So I am a divorcee, which sounds super fancy.
Do you have kids?
Absolutely.
That's why you're single.
But I was going to say, divorcee, I thought sounded super cool. Like when I got a divorce, I thought that would be it. But it turns out it means I'm just single again and not really mingling.
How many kids do you have?
I got 2.
Ooh, the more kids you have, the harder it gets. Yeah. When was the last time that you were in a relationship?
Oh, man.
That long, huh?
Yeah. I'm starting to feel married again.
Wow. Okay, so we got Nancy. How old are you?
I'm 36.
Okay, so Nancy's 36. She's a divorcee, and she's got 2 kids. How old are your kids?
8 and 6.
You got to get rid of the 6-year-old.
She's the cutest one. Why would I get rid of her?
But they are like demon seeds. 6-year-old. No, when she turns 7, she could come back. No one likes a 6-year-old. 6-year-olds are assholes.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean,
so send her away.
So is the 8-year-old sometimes,
well,
too.
We know that 6-year-olds are horrible. So just when she turns 7, say you can come back. Okay. But like, give her a test to make sure she's got all that bad 6-year-old shit out of her.
Well, it turns out like she's already doing better than me because she asked me, "Mommy, do you know how to find a boyfriend?" And I was like, "Shit, no," but clearly I'm opening to suggestions. So what you got, girlfriend?
You get you a man tonight.
Maybe they'll set it up like YouTube.
Well, I don't know, Mommy, but I have 2 boyfriends. I'm like, but girlfriend, you're 6. Like,
she at that school twerking and shit.
Apparently,
Yeah. That's how she got a man. Yeah. All right, so Ben. So besides being an asshole, what are your issues with dating?
I don't really have many issues with dating. I'm fantastic at dating, great at being in a relationship. I've been engaged 3 times. I've just never made it to married.
Why?
First time she fucked my best friend. Second time she fucked 22 other guys. Not a joke. Went through her phone.
Sounds like a goal, man.
Damn.
Sounds like a challenge.
Wait. One person fucked 22 other guys?
Yep.
Like it once or
like,
just
how long?
Like in a string of 2 weeks that I could find over a timeline.
I know on Pornhub there is a video that is called "You Fucked 22 Other Guys." There is. I've seen that.
It's not her.
It's not her. Okay.
So she didn't get paid for the shit? Like, I mean, it wasn't lucrative?
Here's the thing.
The
okay, wait, I'm going to answer that question since you asked it. This is a true story. I found out she was cheating because she sent a text message to another guy that said, "If you bring me a sweet tea from McDonald's after Ben goes to work, I'll suck your dick."
Damn.
She was getting paid technically.
Hey, you still got her number?
With tea. Not just sweet tea, but fucking McDonald's watered down sweet tea.
That's $1.07, yo.
Okay, so she really fucked 22 guys while she was with you?
Yeah, according to her text messages. I mean, I wasn't in the room.
Was she still fucking you?
I mean, yeah.
Did you not notice something was a
Yes,
little
I was
bit,
23.
Okay.
Like, I was Jordan.
But was it like, did you notice some things were a little bit looser? That's a lot of wear and tear.
I mean,
Nah, it depends on if the
25
cat.
sweet teas all of a sudden.
Was she only getting paid with sweet teas?
Look, man, there was a gallon-sized Ziploc bag of those little Monopoly pieces from McDonald's on the counter. And I ain't put two and two together till after I read this shit. I'm choosing to believe no. Maybe. I don't fucking know, dude. Like,
Well, why was she fucking so many men? Just simply
I
for the
assumed
tea?
she was a whore. I didn't get to ask a lot of follow-up questions.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of a definite.
I didn't stay.
Very, very
Okay,
dehydrated.
okay. I would have been like, look, we're gonna break up, but I need answers. Like, what about each of these 22 guys? Why did you have to fuck each one?
Look, she's the type of girl that if you drove her slowly by an abortion clinic, her phone would automatically connect to the Wi-Fi.
Why else would she be there unless you like to fuck? I mean,
You gotta have a hobby.
Okay, so the third fiance, what happened? I'm scared to even know. It cannot be worse
Look,
than that.
It's not at all.
she was
like
24.
that's we were
Did
in,
the second girl fuck the third girl as well? Was she on the list?
it doesn't get progressively worse. It's not like
okay.
a rule of three bit. Like,
Thank God, I don't know if I can take it. Okay, so
to be
girl number
honest,
3.
like I just broke up with my last fiance in early December, and I left her.
You didn't want to buy her a Christmas gift. Smart guy, smart.
I just
That's
did
not why
shopping,
you did it, huh?
It's
That's not why you did
the
it.
most
This is
polite
awkward.
way
This is
of
awkward.
saying it is we had gotten to the point to where I decided I wanted to fuck other people and not fuck her.
So you wanted to be like girlfriend number 2, fiance number 2. You wanted that life.
Well,
you
see,
wanted to fuck for sweet tea.
now, personally, like
But I
I can
left
back that.
first.
Like, if you're not happy with that and you
Yeah.
want to go with somebody else, then you
Yeah.
leave the
But
first
I
one.
left.
You don't just sit around and
Yeah.
fuck anybody else.
I left
That's just how
before
you
I
do it.
started whoring. I
Yeah.
wanted to be a whore, so I am.
Okay.
But I left first.
Are you interested in getting back into the dating world, or do you just want to fuck?
I mean, honestly, I just took this past 2 months to myself. I haven't been on any dates. I haven't been trying to see
Yeah,
anybody.
I
lately.
masturbate a
Lots
lot,
of
too.
masturbation, huh?
I mean, what are we calling a lot? Like, no more than when I was engaged.
Okay. Well, okay. You're getting to know yourself again. You're becoming
That's a good
one with
euphemism.
yourself.
It's like,
Okay. All right, Oz. I'm
What?
I'm scared
well,
to
first
know.
and foremost, man, I'm just going to say I wouldn't sleep with nobody for some tea, but I do some fucked up stuff for some
Well,
chicken nuggets, man. Like,
No, here's the thing. Okay, so it starts off a blowjob for the tea, sex for the value meal, but if you add a couple of cookies and one of those little McFlurries, you can have anal.
What the fuck was she gonna do when the McRib came back?
Oh man, I will fight for a McRib. So if she would have been like giving blowjobs for a McRib, that makes a lot of sense.
Before
But
or after
for
all the
the-
barbecue sauce is on her face?
I have
'Cause
a
I'm
rule.
curious
I
like
like to
that.
be triple F. Fed, fucked, and fed again.
I like her. Well, you could be like my new BFF. I like that. Okay, so Oz,
Yeah.
when was the last time that you've been in a relationship?
Oh, about 2.5, 3 years now.
All right, so right now, what's causing you to be single? Tell the truth.
Most of the time because people are worried because you don't have like a steady job because I work on YouTube and I do that kind of stuff.
Wait, oh, you're a professional YouTuber?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna be single for a while.
Oh yeah. Well, I do that.
Yeah, cause oh damn. Wait, hold on. We gonna have to give me a second. Fuck Valentine's Day. Look, so seriously, you are a professional YouTuber.
Yeah.
How
Well,
many?
among other things? But
How
yeah,
many
that's what I'm doing.
subscribers do you have?
Oh, we only sit in like 6.
God damn. So how about this?
You're my hero,
This is what we're gonna do, Oz.
Greatest interview.
When you get to
It's
10
not close.
subscribers, then start telling people you're a professional
Oh
YouTuber.
no. Yeah, sorry. But,
He's firm at 6.
no, 600 or so. But
You know when a guy
I'm
says
gonna grab that.
6, it really means 4,
Okay,
right?
okay.
I'm gonna grab that as a soundbite. He's firm at 6. Got it.
Okay, so what are the other
6.
things
I
that
know
you
won't
do?
leave because they.
So
No,
what he's
I
saying
do.
is that he's just of average.
Right.
6 is
So-
average?
I guess
Fuck.
That's what I was told by the medical people.
Okay, so you do
But no,
other jobs, but you're
right.
not the captain of any ship.
Well,
He is a
everything I
pirate.
do is mine, but yeah, like I do paintings, I do
I assume
writing.
he's a pirate.
I've been published a few times in a couple of books.
Okay,
Uh,
so here, I'm gonna help you again.
Look, it's got their-
When you meet someone, start
looks
off
like
with
a
that
pirate.
last part. I'm a published
asking.
author. Yeah, yes.
No.
Yes, bitches like that kind of shit.
I don't like it. You see me coming out of the shadows, right? I'm usually in my black leather jacket. I just get off my motorcycle.
That's sexy. That's sexy.
All burly looking. I'm like, sup?
That's sexy.
Like,
yeah, I'm gonna like, can you fuck me over your mind, over the motorcycle? You tell her that you've got published work, she's gonna want to fuck you. But if you start off with that YouTube shit, she's gonna turn over.
I need to get a van and just put "I write books" on the side. And just watch them
don't
throw
get a
themselves.
van. That sounds like To Catch a Predator, right there.
That kind of does.
Right.
And, you know, yeah.
Anybody
Bitches
want
don't like to read. We just like. You know, the fact that you're published, we get turned on by that kind of stuff. Yeah. Not me right now, but other bitches do. Right. Okay, so, but the YouTube shit.
So my YouTube stuff is what I'm doing first and foremost. Was getting money and
cook.
That kind of stuff. There's a YouTube cooking show.
What kind of stuff do you cook?
Everything's for broke ass people is what we do. It's everything.
So you cook with like, what do you? Okay, give me an example of a meal.
Like we just did a crock pot pot roast yesterday.
Okay.
Straight up loaded omelets we've done.
Okay.
We did an entire Thanksgiving meal turkey and all for $25.
Oh,
you know, it's how to budget your money and how to do it. We have so many people that was like my age and younger that had awesome kitchens, but just went to this fast food joint like 2 or 3 times a day.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me show you how to cook. Like nobody ever showed you how. My mom was a single mom. She taught me and my sisters how to do it.
Okay.
And here's how to cook, and just nobody knows how. So this is for people like I'm not a professional chef. Like I didn't go to culinary school. This is just how my broke ass survived on how ramen and stuff.
Subscribers.
So basically, you should just reach out to the comedians community and just be like a comedian cooking station because we're broke as shit and we like to eat.
Well, it's very much like this is how you survive on this.
Okay,
$10
so we're gonna start doing that. But if you become rich, you're gonna share the money with me, and we're gonna act like we've never heard of Nancy and it wasn't her idea. And we'll get rid of this whole fucking episode. Okay. So Oz, I'm gonna tell you right now. Shut up, Nicole.
You got mentioned. I just got admitted completely. She didn't even bother to kill me off in her little bit.
No. Look, I got some stuff for you too. Okay, so Oz, you've got a lot of good qualities. You know how to cook. You ride a motorcycle. You seem like you're a little bit poetic. Are you poetic at all?
Oh, I can be. Depends if I'm gonna get laid or not.
I can work with you. Okay, all right. So you guys have all told me kind of like what your issues are. What are you looking for in a partner? You know what? We're gonna start with you, Ben, because you thought I omitted you. So what are you looking for in a partner?
Man, I'm past the point where I'm looking like I'm apparently attracted to batshit crazy. That's
so you date women? I get it.
Exactly. So it's to the point where I don't even want to go out and look and say this is what I want. Like it's basically gonna have to find me at this point.
Where do you go out and look? If you were doing that, where would you go? Be honest.
Honestly, it's comedy clubs and bars.
No, you're looking for a venereal disease if you're looking for a partner.
I already have them all. I'm not looking for them.
Ooh, you currently on
antibiotics?
Don't get too close to that mic.
You were talking about horrible Valentine's Day gifts. That's what you get.
That's the worst one to get.
So
it's HIV. We solved it, guys.
Yeah,
that's number one on the 10.
So you sound like you're a little bit frustrated with the whole dating world.
I was going for more jaded than frustrated, but sure.
Jaded. He's a jaded little pill. So you're just kind of sick of women. You're ready for the one.
No, I'm sick of effort and trying.
Well,
every man.
Kind of like sounds like me with my diet.
I just did that shit for 2.5 years in an engagement. I don't really want to ramp back up right now.
I don't want to exercise. I don't want to eat right. Okay, so you sound like a little broken-hearted.
I mean, you could just stop at broken. I just told you like an hour ago I went to rehab. We can settle on broken.
But you didn't go to like.
Wait, is rehab a place to pick up chicks?
You went to other kind of rehab.
No, I went to the other kind of rehab.
Yeah, he went to.
There's a lot. I got.
Were there single women into rehab? Then?
I mean, yeah. Because I heard that women that are in rehab, they fuck really well. Is that true?
I never fucked anybody.
Oh my God! What's the point of going to rehab?
Well, they're only good because they got the shakes.
I don't know, to save your fucking life.
Yeah, I was trying to not die, not fuck Percocet possums.
No, but you can still save your life and fuck. I mean, it can be done, James. Ugh. All right, so I think.
I'm sorry, I went to rehab for the wrong reasons.
I didn't realize step 1 was fuck James. Sorry, now I know.
I realized rehab was a place to meet people.
No, it's not a place to meet people. It's a place to fuck crazy people.
Do you go to AA meetings to get drinks? Like.
No.
I mean, I don't have to go to rehab to meet crazy people.
You really
true.
don't.
Yeah.
Well, okay, since you're on the mic when it wasn't your turn,
sorry.
Go ahead and tell us.
My turn.
So
I'm done with my damage now.
So you know what, Nicole Nancy.
We're gonna get it right one of these days.
Nancy, tell us what you're looking for. She's looking for dick. I can already answer the question.
Look for somebody that can remember
Money
a
and
name.
dick. What are you looking for in a partner?
Oh man, at this point, like, let me just tell you a little bit about me.
Okay.
at this point, it has just been fucking crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like when you've been dating fuckboys and then the universe is like, bitch, let's level you up and give you a psychopath.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So how bad of a psychopath was he?
Oh, at the end of the day, I got my freedom. We got, divorced for psychological reasons because he's fucking psycho. But I am clearly the logical one.
Okay.
And I know that to be true.
You had kids with this guy?
Unfortunately, but I have kids with
a 6-year-old psychopath dad.
But let me kind of clear this up for you. So I know that I'm the logical one, right?
Okay.
And I know this to be true because I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong.
Okay.
Like that one time I got married.
Yeah, to a psychopath.
Mm-hmm.
You have to add that on for dramatic effect.
Exactly.
That's a fucking Lifetime movie.
I know.
When I married a psychopath.
I feel like my life has been stranger than fiction.
Yeah. Okay. So what are you looking for? Are you looking for a black man, a white man, Hispanic man, old man, young man, rich, poor, in the middle, divorcee?
I'm looking for a guy to show me his medicine cabinet so I can know exactly what kind of crazy we're dealing with.
Heroin.
Oh. They don't usually keep that in the medicine cabinet,
at least that's tame. Like, you're just gonna fall asleep. Like,
chill.
you're not gonna kiss me around with like all kinds of crazy shit.
I feel weird about my foot cream that I had in there when people check that shit out. Like,
everyone has a good foot cream, so that's perfectly normal. So he used to chase you around with shit?
Come on.
Damn.
Crazy people.
Well,
at least he's gonna go to sleep.
I
can take naps. I'm a fan of naps.
I love naps, so I can totally date someone who's addicted to heroin. I'll be like, you know what, this is cool. I was tired anyway. Let's take a nap together.
Exactly, and he's not gonna eat any
I'm
of the
gonna
food,
wake up
so
from my nap, or you're gonna wake up from yours, or you're gonna OD on me.
Exactly.
I need to know. I don't want to be surprised. Okay, so what are you looking for, Oz? So go down the list.
Oh, see, this is where I get in trouble. See, my mom always told me I was way too picky is what it was. So I like punching above my weight. I like them good-looking women. Like, I'm a solid 3, and with the internet, I can kind of fudge everything and Photoshop myself to about a 5 or 6 out of 10, right? So that's the best I can hope for. But I always hunt the good-looking 8 and 9s, whatever. And, everybody's like, oh, but you always like these, skinny chicks, right? And that's a whole other thing. Like, I date skinny women, like, the whole reason, there's nothing, I've dated big women too, but the whole reason.
Why did you look at me when you say you've dated big women too?
I've
been every size.
I didn't look at you. I was actually looking at
skinny. I've been medium size, big size, a little bit bigger size. That's how my closet is. I've got my skinny girl clothes, on my way to being a skinny girl clothes, fat girl clothes, and then I'm just kind of working around.
Oh, see, I was looking down the road. I was kind of looking at Ben when I said that. It kind of made me feel sexually weird, so I just kind of figured out
crazy like, black women, so
But everybody asks, like, why you always date the skinny women if you,
have to be cute, right? Yeah, don't nobody want no fucking ugly ass black crazy woman shit. That's stupid. All right, so you like skinny girls.
So they asked why, and they said, why do you want to do that? I said, well, do you like kissing when you're making love, when you're having sex, right?
No.
So I do. So
you don't even want eye contact up there.
If I had to kiss him when I was doing it too, I wouldn't kiss him either.
Yeah.
But but what I'm
don't
saying,
talk about baby like that, Oz. Damn, how you gonna talk about? It's okay, James. Go ahead.
That's all I'm saying. So I like kissing and stuff.
Happy
when I'm
Valentine's
making love,
Day.
right?
So you can't kiss a fat girl.
Well, while I'm having sex, because I got a little.
It reminds you of a pig?
No, because I got a little dick, and if we go by bellies, I can't do it at the same time.
Oh, now this makes okay. You're right. You cannot date a fat girl if you got a little dick.
It's a physics argument from him.
That's all that is too.
Okay.
So
and then there's a whole genetics things. If y'all had kids, y'all would have fat kids and pre-diabetic and all kinds of shit like that. You don't want that for your kids.
Yeah, it's bad enough they look like me anyway.
So if you get a skinny girl pregnant, it kind of balances things out.
Right. So I always date the women that are underweight. So because everybody knows when you get in a relationship, you put on 10, 20 pounds. Yeah. You lose it for your
especially with that crock pot food that you're cooking.
Then you get big when you get married and all that kind of stuff because everybody's comfortable. Okay. So if I date somebody that's underweight, by the time we're done, she's healthy. It's a community service. Is what I'm doing by dating those skinny women. Okay.
You're doing it for the well-being of all skinny women.
Right.
Thank God. Thank God. St. Oz. He's gonna rescue all the skinny women. Okay.
I don't care for the skinny women. Nobody.
So how old? What age?
Oh, see, that was another thing. Like
This is called the R. Kelly question.
Like well, see, what I realized that every woman I've ever dated was 24. When I was 15, I was dating a 24-year-old. When I was 17, I was dating a different 24-year-old.
Isn't that Kobe's number? Like, are you only dating women who?
No, it wasn't what I was targeting for. That was just the
okay.
age that was 24. Interested in me.
So do you still?
That's really bad when he jersey changed to 8, by the way. Don't only date people in Kobe Bryant's numbers.
Hey, y'all know me. I get shit wrong all the time. This is nothing new.
No, he had 2. You were right about 24 being one of them. I'm just saying.
Well, that would have been really awkward if he would have said, girls that are 8. I'm just saying. That we would have had to probably.
Oh no, I would have.
Can we do R. Kelly jokes now? Is this the time for that?
Have you not? If you never watched the show, of course you can tell R. Kelly jokes. You can tell R. Kelly jokes the whole fucking time we're on air.
Okay, cool. Yes. I just want the one because it's going to be recorded.
Okay.
I'm just saying, man. Y'all know R. Kelly could have been a Hall of Famer if he hadn't spent his whole career stuck in the minors.
Actually a good one, but there's some stupid bitches like, I don't get it.
I hope so. If you don't get one of my jokes, please ask me to explain it. I will yell at you on the internet.
Okay, so Oz wants skinny, young, white girls, Mexican girls, black girls, Asian girls. Where we at?
Well, no, it's not the young stuff. That's just what all that was interested in me. Now, I realize now, like I just turned 40. Like even 2 months ago when I was 39, I could have said, "Oh no, I'm still in my late 30s."
Yes, I agree.
Once you hit 40, it's like, no, you just start from like 35 and up. Like you just gotta have to deal with that. Now there used to be like a math equation you could do, like half your age plus 10.
So you're just not gonna answer the question that I asked you 5 times already. You're just not gonna answer it, are you?
I might if I remember what it was.
What kind of woman are you looking for? We've got that you want them skinny, 24.
No. See, that's what we're talking about. Is now I'm 40, I can't do that. That's just the ones that were
25 and up. 25 and up.
We're talking like 35 and up.
35 and up.
Right.
You can't get on YouTube.
What's the next thing?
Independently wealthy.
Oh, fucking cool.
And willing to settle.
You might want to start with that last part first. Like, bitch, are you willing to settle? I don't care. You don't have any front row teeth. Are you willing to settle?
Hey, no teeth is fine. Get you a velvet rub. You'll be all right.
Oh, Lord. Okay, Oz. Okay, so black, white, Hispanic. We're trying to help you out.
Oh, see, no, look, you think I got this big about being picky about anything in my life? You bad wrong.
You were pretty fucking picky on some of the other things that you're looking for.
So, like, race, color don't bother me at all. Like,
okay.
Now, parts of my family had an issue with it before,
right?
But not me. I don't care.
So, really, if you're skinny, 35.
Willing to settle for this.
Willing to settle for a professional YouTuber by his own rights. He says that. No one else has said that. I've never heard of this guy before today.
That's what I got. Money is coming in. Like,
you got money coming in?
Yeah.
Like what? Like 50 cents a month?
No, man. No, I got a producer coming in. Kind of stuff. I can't say that when there's any kind of recording.
Tell me on the break.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we need to take a break. We'll be right back.
The Libra Lounge with Keisha. Libra Lounge with Keisha.
Alrighty, welcome back to the Libra Lounge with Keisha with my special guest, Oz, the YouTube star, Ben, the comic, and Nancy, the divorcee. See how it made you out? All of y'all sound real special.
Damn, I feel insulted by the way she said that, man.
Okay, so we're going to. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys decide which one you answer. You can either tell us the dumbest thing you've ever done for love. Producer James, give him an example of what you did that was really fucking dumb.
I got baptized for a chick one time.
And he's an atheist.
Total atheist.
Yeah. Was the pussy even good?
Nah.
Was it worth being saved for the Lord? Was it worth it?
Was it worth doing a ridiculous ceremony where I got wet?
Yeah.
No.
Well, here's the question. I got one follow-up question for that. All right, or two really. Did you go down on her? Did you chew on her no bits when you did that?
Not during the ceremony.
Okay.
Like afterwards.
but afterwards, cool. But you did it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, of course.
Did you just call it the no bits?
Yeah, chewing down
your no bits. Did you just call her no?
He called her Nunu.
Oh, Nunu.
But then the follow-up question to that is, if you did she make you say grace beforehand?
Prayer before meals.
I had to do an exorcism on it.
Oh.
But what was so funny is, you would think someone who required you to be saved
would not have premarital sex.
Right. But it's like,
I would think they would do anal.
Yeah, no.
Hey, that's how the Pope does it.
I mean, not Not
She wasn't
easily.
Catholic?
She was
No.
Baptist, right?
Southern Baptist.
Oh,
Or like weird Baptist.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
crazy.
Nah, like the snake and talking in tongues people. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
those are,
Baptist,
what are they called?
Pentecostals.
snake
Pentecostal.
Pentecostals.
Yes, yes.
Good time to mention I grew up Pentecostal, isn't it?
You did?
Yeah.
Did you like use a snake at church?
I mean, there were snakes available. I wouldn't say I used one per se. I left when I was like 7.
Here, have
I
a
was
Bible
worried
and a
to be
snake.
dead.
Enjoy.
So do they like let
Hymn
you?
books to the right, snakes
So
to the
is it
left.
kind of like
yeah.
when you're in kindergarten, you get to take home the class pet for the weekend? Did y'all get to take home snakes during the week?
I mean, I grew up poor and white. There were snakes in the house anyway.
Those are the snakes. Every
Those are
Sunday,
field
y'all took
snakes,
them a new.
man.
Here's a new snake. Okay. All right. So either answer what's the dumbest thing you've ever done for love, or give us your worst dating story. Nancy, we'll start with you.
All right, worst dating story.
I'm gonna turn the mic a little bit.
Worst dating story. All right. Well, since I don't really know where to meet guys, I guess I'm left to the online dating world, right? Yeah, don't get too jelly.
Are you doing the ones that you pay for?
That's
Why
escorts.
would I pay for? That's like paying for sex. They should pay me.
No. Okay, if you're really looking to get coupled up, booed up, married again, engaged, whatever, you have to go to like the eHarmony where you have to pay. Because, those guys are a little bit, more willing to be a little bit more serious to get the pussy. So,
Yeah, they're
'cause
also
they
not
pay.
fake bots.
Right.
Yeah,
when
that's
you pay
true
for it.
too.
Let her
Okay.
finish her story.
Well, so I'm trying to learn how to date again. I was married for 10 years, so I have no idea how this works.
Okay.
Apparently, we're all swiping left and right to our next sexual escapade, an STD.
Mm-hmm.
So I went out on this date that was a Tinder date, right? And I met up with this guy. We met up at a bar. Things are going well. We're having some drinks.
Did she say she met him on Tinder? Oh, Nicole. Nancy.
I don't know. Maybe it was
Nina.
fuckbook.
I just need to know.
Okay, wait. So
Maybe it's Installate. I don't know.
did you go on the date to have a date or to have sex?
Well, I'm
There's a
new to
difference?
this, so.
Oh yeah, because Tinder's only if you want to fuck.
Well, apparently it was fuckbook then. I don't know. But anyways,
Never
so I
believed
met
that they
up.
say
We
there's
had
singles
some
in your
drinks.
area
We
looking
had
to
some
fuck.
laughs. Things are going pretty well. He gets a text, right? Which we all get texts, right?
Right?
Which is cool. We check it out, see what's going on. We might give a little quick text back, put it in our pocket, go on about our great day, right?
Yeah.
I was totally not expecting the next thing that came out of this guy's mouth, right?
What?
And he was like, so are you into threesomes? And my first thought was like, well, if it's a taco in one hand and a margarita in the other and me, I am totally down for that threesome. And that is a totally satisfying threesome.
Oh yeah, I love that.
But
yeah,
I'm pretty
one
sure that
taco?
was not the threesome he was
She's
talking about.
skinny. Yeah, we were just saying that was great that you would do it for one taco, which we would do it for like 5.
Gotta go
But,
do that
yeah.
drive-through Taco Bell thing.
So he asked you if you're into threesome. So how do you respond to that?
I was like, dude, I'm a mom. I'm just not that cool anymore. I gotta go. That's when having kids is great, right?
Yeah. Did he show you a picture of the potential other party?
You know,
Because
I'm
that
not.
could have changed things.
It
you
could
know?
have, but it was gonna be a female. If it had been 2 guys, I might have been totally down for it.
Okay, but you're not gay for play or anything like that.
No, yeah. I mean,
Well,
I'm all
at least
about me.
he asked.
I want to be completely satisfied. I mean, I would.
Right.
If it's 2 guys, it's all about me.
Yeah, she likes a little bit of
See,
BP.
I've been
Yeah.
been the other guy on that thing there, and the guy we start competing, and we start like trying to oh yeah, I'm gonna come first, no, I'm gonna do that, and it's not fun for the guy that's it's not about her. She's just the thing that we're trying to compete over now. It's like, no.
Well, that's pretty bad.
She's
so
Oh.
the arena you're competing in.
Yeah.
did you
She wanna be
did you
searching
talk to
skins.
him anymore, or did you meet up with any other guys from Tinder?
So no, but apparently I got into comedy because I didn't know where to meet single guys anymore. So I started doing open mics.
That is not the place to meet single guys either.
No, apparently it's not. I'm very pitiful. I have no idea. Like, out of the game, 10 years, don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I've been in the game 20 years and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Man, you are right.
Well, I will say this.
Nobody on this panel won the game.
Yeah, like,
I mean,
Nobody on this panel won the game.
I mean, I think we're all out here just playing Pokemon Ho, right? Trying to catch things like chlamydia.
So here's the thing. I think that you're going about it the wrong way, the places that you're going to meet guys. I mean, because you're trying to meet them at a comedy club. Those are just going to be guys who go to rehab.
With no money and no cars.
Yeah, guys.
But they're fucking funny. And then...
Yeah, but then, that's
wasn't
about
for being for funny, I'd never get a date.
I mean, humor is a good one. I think if you just change, get off of Tinder. Stay on Tinder if you're only looking to hook up.
Yeah,
but if you're looking for a relationship, Bumble is a okay one, but it's kind of eHarmony is the way to go. If you're gonna do the online dating,
is this a sponsorship?
I don't know, but they fucking better call me and say, hey, you know what? We noticed that you said eHarmony a few times. Could we be a sponsor? I think that would be a good idea. So I think you should do that. Don't take home any comics unless you're just wanting to fuck.
There's always Grindr.
That's for gay men.
I'm sorry.
That might actually work.
I would marry a gay man in a fucking minute. Yes.
I mean, he cooks and he cleans.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I meant,
get on Grindr.
Likes to go shopping.
Grinder.
That was where I need to sign up.
You better grind that shit up right now.
I'm
What
sorry,
is it, Producer James?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean Grindr. I meant scissor.
Oh my god.
I feel like you would kill on blackpeoplemeet.com.
Probably.
Like 40 pounds.
Just all in your butt, though. Just all in your butt.
Farmers only thing, man. It didn't work.
I didn't even know that was a such thing until... Was that last week someone mentioned that? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Damn.
And what's the religious one? It's like J-Date or something? You can't laugh for those people.
There's like Christian Mingles, and then there's like J Swipe, which is like the Jewish.
Yeah.
Like, there's all,
Yeah.
I might have to become Jewish. Like, that might be my thing. Like,
Yes.
I should join J Swipe. Like, the dude's gonna have money.
Jewish men have money.
Exactly.
That's a good thing. Yeah. And they probably know like Hollywood producers and shit because all Hollywood producers are Jewish men.
Exactly. I'm gonna get on J Swipe. That's what I need to do.
Do that tonight.
And they got those sideburns you can use like reins when you ride in their face.
Yes.
Willing to convert for sex.
Yes.
You can go
Yes.
on the website, start finding out attractive guys, make a list.
Okay, so we've got you
And they're all
covered.
circumcised, so no foreskins.
Yes,
Exactly.
no.
Yeah.
Are y'all both circumcised?
No dick turtlenecks.
No.
Oh, I was overly circumcised.
You
Like, they
know,
took off too
yes.
much.
Can we not leave that comment for a second before we talk about my dick more? It's overly circumcised.
Well,
Ew,
they
it
expected it
sounds
to be
like it
this
hurts.
big, and they had to set the size for it, and they gave me a little more credit than I was worth. So, you ever see one that's just kind of blunt at the end?
We call that Thor's hammer.
I look like an angry marker. It looks like a Sharpie, like it's cut off at one side.
Wow.
These are the follow-up questions you should be asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put this all on my Tinder thing, man. Nobody ever gets that far.
Personally, I just like to ask guys which, STDs do they have?
Hopefully none. That would be good.
Surprisingly, none.
None.
Never. I have played the worst lotto you can play in women, and still won. No STDs.
And no babies either.
No babies. I was gonna say that sounds like a lot of guys. I've been
No
fucking a
STDs,
lot of
no
girls.
babies.
Never. I can't.
You
get
might
them
want
off.
to date each other.
I don't like white women.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Nancy.
Unfortunate.
It's unfortunate. It's okay.
I am completely racist.
He likes the melanin. Sorry. Okay, so, woo, the whole dick overly circumcised thing has me totally off track. So I actually have to look down at notes to see what the fuck we're even talking about. All right, so Ben, do you have any? Okay, wait. So we're not gonna ask you, do you have any dating horror stories? Because you pretty much already told us number 22. So what's the dumbest thing that you've ever done for love? Besides dating a girl who fucked 22 other guys from McDonald's tees. I hope she was at least getting the supersized tees. Because, like, I want to know if she had some goal.
All drinks are $1 at McDonald's. Like,
$1 make a bitch holler. So, what's the dumbest thing you've ever done for love?
Okay, it's a tie because I should have seen one of them coming. I might have hypothetically driven from Galveston to Dallas to meet a girl I met on blackplanet.com who turned out to be a white girl catfishing me. How do two white people meet on blackplanet.com? Like, that can only happen to me. And I ain't even gonna tell you the second story. That's the dumbest shit I've ever
Why
done.
did she catfish you with her race?
You got fried catfish.
Like that would have been way better if you like got there and it was a dude.
You didn't get catfish. You got collard greened.
That's a good one, actually.
That's amazing.
Okay,
That's
so
just where you should...
when you saw that she was white, what did you do?
Oxtails, man.
Here's the thing. I had one moment where I'm like, oh shit, this is really happening. And then I had a second moment where I'm like, I drove 5 hours. I'm already here.
Was she cute at least?
No, fuck no.
Oh, she was ugly.
It was a small white troll in my hotel room.
You fucking called her a troll.
I did.
Oh, I've seen him.
So did you fuck her?
Fuck no. I have never fucked a white girl. I told you that when I walked
Ever
in.
in life?
Ever. Like, there's no...
Did you get a blowjob out of it at least?
No, no white girl has ever touched my penis. In any capacity.
That's a brag I think I've never actually
pretty
heard.
good. I mean, the boy, he's down with the culture, okay? And
Well, he knows what he likes, and that's what he's thinking. I can't knock nobody for what
Producer
they like.
James is down with the culture, too. He would probably never date another white woman again.
Never gonna date anyone.
Yeah.
That's married.
Way to not get stabbed.
That's married.
He loves my black ass, I will say that. I mean...
Yeah, I'll die before, because you'll kill me.
Mm-hmm,
So,
yeah.
end of the story.
So I actually feel kind of bad that you drove all the way from Galveston County to Dallas for some stupid ass white girl. No offense, Nancy. See, I got her name
Some
right.
taken.
No.
I
Okay,
got
so
my name right. Like at this point, I'll take that.
that's pretty fucked up. I'm almost afraid to ask Oz
I'm not. I've been
No,
waiting
I
for this
mean,
all
I
night.
got-
Right? Like,
either
this is why we're all
of these
here.
questions. So which one are you gonna take? The dumbest thing you've done for love, or like a horror story?
I don't think I've really done that much dumb shit. Like, just I couldn't drive to Dallas because I ain't got the gas money to get up there. You know?
Okay, all right.
I broke ass shit like that. Now I've had some horror stories though, but I mean the problem is like I've been having to do the online stuff like other people. Like there's just how you do it. But all the women that are interested in me look like me in a dress, and I just and I can't deal with that. You know, just like
what is your dating online dating profile picture look like?
oh, it's generally just me.
That's how pictures work.
Yeah, that's like.
What's up? Look, so
It's like, well, I try to get a
So,
good looking friend.
well, I didn't know because some people have their picture. They have a fucking cat as their profile picture.
So imagine something that looks like you, but you're not actually there when you're looking at
It's
it.
a pictographic
It's
representation
me, but
of
not moving.
Yeah.
Okay, but look,
So I
is
tried to
it
get
you with a puppy smiling, or is it
No,
you on
see?
top of your motorcycle? Is it you cooking? These
No.
things matter.
Well, it's like I try to get one of my good looking friends to stand in a picture with me, so they don't know which one they're looking at.
You want sympathy swipes for your
Yeah.
friends?
Basically,
It's
yeah.
like, look, I can't tell you
You're
which one I am.
fat-fishing
Like,
people.
It's like, yeah, it's like.
So basically, you're the profiles I find, and I'm like, which one are you, dude? Or is this
No,
a gangbang?
but
Hopefully, it's a gangbang. I mean,
I
that
know,
just sounds like
right?
so much fun.
no, the trick is like
With women,
like
it's
I'm a
always
giant
the
nerd,
most
right?
attractive woman in the photo of two people. With guys, it's always the least
worst,
attractive
yeah.
person
Right,
in the
like-
two
I
people.
found that one out.
I mean, that's like me and producer Dave. You know, that's just like
Yeah.
He got
Yeah.
this beautiful
If
black
it's a
girl.
picture with two
He's just a
guys,
nerdy
the
white
ugly
guy.
guy.
Yeah.
Well,
That kind of tips into what I was saying is I'm a giant nerd. I'm action figure fanatic. I'm comics. And, I got
Him
comic
too,
tattoos
yeah,
all over me.
uh-huh.
That kind of stuff, right? So I'm that kind of nerd. So my profile picture is just me and my life. Like this is me and my cooking stuff. This is me and my armor and stuff where I fight and go to the Renaissance festivals and shit like that. Here's me on my bike. Here's
You
me on
haven't
my
even
cop
got
stuff.
one of those Rennie women?
Again, the many women that
I think
interested
they
in me
call
look
them
like me
lynches.
in a corset and they ain't happy. Like
And they, ooh, really?
yeah, they got
Where
beard.
did they get their courses?
Shout out to the
They got
entire
beards thicker
Renaissance
than mine,
community.
you know,
They got
it's
shitted on.
Talk to me after you shave your face, babe.
Right. So I get on the online stuff, and I had this one date. I'm not religious, right? Like, it's apathetic, agnostic. Don't know, don't fucking care. Like that's just how that works, right? So,
I can dig it.
so that's the thing. And I met this one girl on one of these dating sites. And we're talking back and forth for a couple weeks and doing good. Religion never even comes up. It's not a thing. Hey, would you want to have kids later? This, that, and the other. That all came up. All the important shit, right? So we meet for the first time. Sit down. I'll order drinks, and the first thing she does is, "Are you saved?" And I immediately went, yeah, all my shit's on the cloud, man. Like, I don't know. I lost my stuff once, man. I know better, right? Like, I ain't doing it. And she's like, no, like, seriously, you haven't given your soul up to the Lord, whatever. I'm like, oh, okay.
This
I'm
is
like,
awkward.
so I'm like, oh, no, I did the religion thing back in the day. I was a youth minister in high school and all that kind of stuff. And I had a serious falling out with religion. I tried to explain it because I'll sit and talk religion with anybody.
Right.
Like, this is my state and this is what I
That
think.
was none of the shit she
And
wanted to
she
hear.
was not happy about it. She immediately went, how can I worry about having kids with you? This is the first time we met, by the way.
She was
Like,
fucking crazy.
how are we going to have kids if I have to worry about you burning in hell for eternity? we haven't even got our drinks yet, man. Like,
I mean, she's got y'all married with kids, and you going straight to hell.
Yeah, you
that's...
going to hell. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Don't worry, I always take my coat and my keys with me when I go to the bathroom. And I fucking left. Like,
that is kind of weird.
Yeah, that's one of the worst ones that's happened. I've had people try to set me up, like my mom and my sister set me up. I'm like, oh, she's really sweet. She got a 3-week-old. She got a 3-week-old kid. It's like literally, she just got home from the hospital 2 days ago, and you're gonna take her out? Like, what? Like,
damn.
Yeah, because I was the first. I'm the oldest of 5, so they expected me to get married first, but they didn't expect me to look like this.
Why do you always say that? I think you're cute.
I own a mirror, woman.
No,
yeah, you think he's cute too.
I do.
It's like,
what the fuck did I get you guys this for?
Okay, so I have to tell you, like, I like guys that, I don't like pretty boys. I like big noses, like a big Jew nose.
Well,
I
that's
like
because
that.
when you rub in somebody's face, that's not a nose anymore.
For that reason.
It's not even a nose anymore. It's something to rub.
Do you have a dump button?
No, it's just something about big Jew noses, a big Italian nose. I love the fact that he's, smart. He's geeky, he's funny, and he makes good money. I'm a happy camper. I think you're a cute guy. If I thought you were fucking Quasimodo, I'd be like, look, go back to that bitch that was trying to get your ass saved by the Lord. But no, I think you've got hope. But you got to quit saying, oh, because I look like this. No, you're like, bitch, I'm cute. And I can cook.
Oh, it's all right. I own a mirror. I know what I look like. It's cool. Like, that's why I grew a beard. I was trying to hide the ugly. That's why those are there, by the way.
No, beards. You're right. Beards can hide a lot of shit. It's like when a woman takes her wig off. Like, fucking don't ever shave your beard off. So, okay. So that was a scary situation with that lady who was just worried about your soul.
Right.
So since then, have you done anything dumb for love?
No, not really. No, I mean, dating women. I mean, that just feels dumb to me. Anyway, but I can't do guys. Because of the aforementioned dick
thing, yeah, that whole dick thing really gets in the way. Yeah, it really does.
I'm with you. Outside, so you missed this.
I'm not homophobic. I'm just cock conscious.
Right.
So what you're saying is that it leaves a bad taste in your mouth?
No.
Yeah, sometimes they do. Yeah.
Well,
no, it's a pain in the ass.
I was hanging out with a friend of mine who's just gay. He's open. He's cool. Whatever. And I was telling him, man, I always date these women. They're all crazy. And he's like, well, the only common denominator there, man, is that you're dating women. It was me, but it was because you're always dating women. He's like, how about you date a guy? And I said, well, I only date like little wispy chicks. He's like, well, I can get you a little wispy dude.
Yeah,
like it's
not
not a problem.
Twinks.
Yeah,
or shit like that. Yeah.
So I was like, well, no, I think it's just dick. I've never looked at one and went, I should put that in me, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
You know what I've been missing?
Yeah, it's like
that in my ass.
Yeah, I'm secure in my manhood. Like I could measure a dick measuring contest and it wouldn't bother me. But when it comes to like slapping one around, that's just not me.
Because it's just different. You're going to a whole different league right there. Okay, so
Keisha.
Yes.
Questions to you.
Okay.
All right, so answer one of them.
Oh, what's the dumbest thing I've ever done or dating horror story?
Yes. You're not immune to this shit.
Ooh. I don't think I've ever been out on like a really bad date. The dumbest thing I've ever done for love was I got pregnant. That was pretty fucking dumb. Does that count?
Like a $500 mistake doesn't seem super dumb.
Coat hangers cost that much where you come from?
He said coat hangers cost that much where you come from. Okay, like in all seriousness, probably the dumbest things that I've ever done for love would probably have to be with producer James. Because we went through hell and back. Most people see us now and they're like, we love you guys because we're just real with one another. I never want people to think that this has been a fairy tale because it fucking wasn't. It was a lot of bullshit to get to where we are now, which we love each other, we respect one another, we have fun with one another, we raise kids together, we run businesses together. This is good, but it wasn't always good. One time I got so mad at him. Listen how fucking stupid this is. I got so mad at him. I was like,
hey, single people, let's listen to this happily
couple here. I'm going to show this motherfucker what he's okay. So I got all of his clothes out of the closet, put them in the bathtub, and ran the water. I fucking washed his clothes. But at the time, I'm like, I'm going to teach his ass. I'm like, I just washed his fucking clothes.
Well, you got like a good cashmere sweater or something.
For the last time, she washed my clothes.
Yeah, because I don't do laundry at all.
No,
nothing like that, no. I think the dumbest thing was probably Oh, dating a person who just got divorced.
That
is a don't do it. Let them have their space. Then no. Don't date someone who just got divorced.
I'm sorry down there, Nina. You in trouble now.
How long have you been divorced?
How long have I left him 4 years ago.
Oh yeah, she's good to go.
I
Yeah.
just got divorced 6 months ago.
Yeah, I was there before he signed the fucking paperwork. So yeah, I was right there. You're good to go. But yeah, that was probably a dumb thing that I did. What about you, producer James? I'm afraid to know.
Well, besides getting baptized, I think probably the dumbest thing ever was so we go to Dickinson. We went to Dickinson ISD. So when I was
don't tell people that you went to Dickinson ISD. I went to Clear Lake.
All right, no, you didn't. Shut the fuck up. So
that sounds pretty dumb to me. I mean,
so I think I was.
Can Santa Fe and Lamarck talk shit here? I don't think we can.
No one claims to be from Lamarck.
We still have a high school.
No one claims to have graduated from Lamarck ISD. I know exactly right.
Look, like here's
you can't go ahead and claim your gold.
Here's the thing.
Blue. Okay.
Like telling people I graduated valedictorian from Lamarck is like
that's not saying much at all.
It's like telling people you won gold at the Special Olympics, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's an award, but look at who you beat.
Exactly.
It's like telling somebody you're the nicest Nazi.
I ain't even get valedictorian
I
either.
was
I was barely top 10 in the class.
I was the tallest dwarf in my class.
Yes. All right, producer Nate. So what was the other stupid thing you did?
So I was 16, just on to drive, and I was trying to date this girl, and I thought it'd be so cute to go, because I'm such a fucking stupid sap. I thought it'd be cute to go and buy her flowers and like a little stuffed gator, which is our mascot. I'm 16, mind you. I've never asked her out. I go to her house and knock on the door and say, "Hi, do you want to go out?" And handed her a fucking flowers and a stuffed toy. And she, of course, said no and slammed the door in my face. That was the dumbest.
Who did that to you?
Did you get the alligator back?
I know. Did you get Big Al back?
They never left my fucking hand.
Oh, okay.
I was standing at the door, like handing them, like trying to hand them to her and be nice.
Okay, so we graduated high school together, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, producer James, you had no motherfucking swag at all in high school. Like, zero.
Correct.
As opposed to...
I mean, he has me now, so, I mean, he's gone up a little bit. He's got a black card now.
As opposed to...
What I was in high school? I was a cheerleader.
She was a cheerleader. She was.
I was a black Barbie in high school.
Cheerleader.
Yeah, he even wrote me. Oh, never mind. I won't bring that up. You've already been embarrassed enough. Yeah, I won't mention that. I won't mention that.
You can't make a face like that.
Good.
Just
Come
expect me to
on.
glance over. What was that?
We were so close to comedy.
Okay, so our freshman year, I kind of thought he was cute. He kind of thought I was cute. We were at a football game and we held hands for like.
Damn, is that boy blushing over there?
7 seconds. What do you blush if you want to? So the following Monday, he had. I don't even remember how you gave me the letter. So anyway, I was at cheerleading practice with my friends, and I'm reading this letter. I was like, "Oh my God, y'all! Look what he said!" And he's like, he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna take you on a rodeo, love." And then the motherfucker drew a lasso. I was like, "What the?" We never dated in high school. End of that story right there. He had no game at all.
In defense of you, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So credit for the shot.
But look what happened. Later on in life, he got
Exactly.
me.
We've all written a letter we didn't wish we had given to a girl and written. Like, I feel your pain. Like, I'm not.
Yeah,
but
when
look,
she told everybody, I wish I had drawn a noose.
It was funny. But look who I ended up with at the end of the day.
My comments.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we're going way over our time. So what I want you guys to do is tell everyone how they can find you on social media, on Tinder, and on YouTube, and in black clubs. Tell us how to find you guys. If you guys have any upcoming gigs, all that good stuff, give it to them and give it to them good.
Okay. So you want to start over here? You can find me on YouTube. Living Between Paychecks Kitchen, which is the name of our YouTube cooking show. You can find me over on Instagram at Oz Wainerdi or Facebook, Pinterest. We got all that kind of stuff.
He
Twitter
pins, girls. He pins.
That's all my recipes and stuff goes on there.
Okay.
And then Artist Oz on Twitter. So I'm over there.
Any dating apps or online dating?
Oh, not anymore, man. I went from here and then I moved to Lake Jackson for a while, and there was 3 people on it, and again they all look like me, but they had less teeth.
Gotta have all your
so
teeth.
I just deleted all of it. So I'm just
okay.
Yeah.
But he can cook, guys. Remember. Okay, all right, Ben, white boy Ben.
All right. Find me on Facebook, Benjamin A. Daniel. On Instagram, official Benjamin Daniel. And as far as shows go, March the 9th at Bubba's Sports Bar and Grill on Washington, I'm throwing a comedy show for my 1-year sober party.
Whoop, whoop.
I've got 5 headliners coming in. Keisha Hunt's going to be there. Jesse Payton's going to be there. Rich Williams might come through. That's a tentative, possibly not. Whatever. Possibly edit that part out. I probably shouldn't have said that. Fuck. Anyway, March 9th, tickets $10 at the door. Get them there. Hopefully see you out there then.
Awesome. Nancy, not Nicole, not Nina, not Nunu, not No.
Yeah, so you can find me on, BuckBuck, Instalate,
I finally found the horny single in my neighborhood.
TikTok. I'm kidding.
If there's a dick talk, I'm leaving.
I'm registering that right now.
Dude, I'm signing up, yeah.
So, no, you can find me on Instagram, Blonde Mafia Comedy, as well.
Did you say Black Mafia?
Blonde Mafia Comedy.
It was so much cooler when it was Black Mafia. I just
You
consider
watch
changing
out
it.
for those blondes, though,
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, so I have a show out, Dino's Den, on the 21st. We have Adam Radcliffe, Anna Saccharin, and Radadu Bonar, as well as Jesse Payton on the show. So hopefully we'll see everybody out there, and we'll be going to twice a month at Dino's on March.
Yay! And if you're looking for a blowjob, she's your girl. All right, so next week I have no idea who's going to be on our show. This was so much fun. I didn't think this was going to be as much fun as it was. You guys are always welcome to come back. I like to say that so people think I'm kind. So anyway, so make sure you guys look up these guys, check out these guys and their shows, and make sure to learn how to cook in a crock pot with Oz over here. We will see. Happy Valentine's Day, losers. Bye. We'll see you next week.
It's the Libra Lounge. The Libra Lounge. Ooh.